Howdy, Possum Patty and Little Miss TT here, and we're here to share an unboxing from One Day Saving with you. Well, it didn't come in a box, it came in a bag. And when I got the bag, I couldn't wait. I opened it up right away. I was so excited to get these items, and I just had to see what they looked like. Well, the very same day that they came, I opened the first package, and it was a kit to make a diamond painted clutch bag. Yes, you know, I've done some journals, but this was a clutch bag. And that evening, I sat on the couch, and Mr. Possum gave me a nice wooden tray that he made, and I spread everything out in front of me, and we watched a movie, and I completed the whole entire project during the movie. Lots of fun, very relaxing. And the result is this beautiful, sparkly bag. Look at that. I'm loving it. Look at that. And it has a lovely zipper on the top. Now the leftover drills are inside. Has this handle. And there's like a painting on the front. And you add the special shaped drills there just to make it so sparkly. Now I'm going to seal this. Maybe I'll do that by the end of the video, because a couple people asked me about sealing my journals. Now items that are going to get used, like the journals, they will get journaled in, and this clutch, which will be used. You know, because you're using it, it's going to get handled. So I want to be extra special careful to make sure that I seal all these gems in, because I will be using these products. I'll show you that at the end. But look at that. Now this isn't like a canvas. You know, the canvases are completely covered with those little tiny drills. This has special shapes. I'll show you a little closer up over there. And because it isn't going to be hanging on the wall, the journals and the clutch will get sealed. So I have two more things to show you. So let's go over to the other camera and have a look. Come on along. So here's a little bit of a closer look. I just wanted to show you those special shapes close up. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that blue there. That's such a deep, beautiful blue. And like I said, it was so easy to do, so relaxing, so much fun to just sit there and have something to do with your hands while you're watching the television. Here is the diamond painted clutch bag on the One Day Saving website. You can see that it is $6.99, but there are plenty of discount coupons. This is type A. This is the one I got. And here we go for type B, a beautiful red rose. Type C, 2 hearts. I love that purple with the red. Oh, that one's mine. Type E, oh, she's gorgeous. And type F, flowers and a beautiful butterfly. All right, let me put that aside for right now. And in this tiny box is a magnet with sunflowers on it. All right, let me open this up. Okay, I'll give you a closer look at that beautiful sunflower motif on there. Look at that. You know, I love my sunflowers. They're kind of my late summer, early fall flowers, my faves. And it is just a refrigerator magnet. But for all you slow stitchers out there, they give you the idea that you can use this, just leave it on your table, and use it as a needle minder. Look at that. Is that not clever or what? You know, I do have a pin cushion, but sometimes, you know, maybe I'm not at this table, maybe I'm in the other room, or, you know, sometimes I just have this habit of dropping the needles down on the table. And then, of course, I've got to search through all these bits of materials and things to find where I put it, because it tends to wander away. And if I just have this here like that, and I drop my needle down, go get some more thread, come back. My needle is right there. I love it. I love that idea. So I will be trying this out while I am slow stitching, and you can see that in action. Here is the sunflower magnet. It's a refrigerator magnet, but also a needle minder. And it shows the woman embroidering, and she's got her needles on the magnet. I thought that was a fun idea. Nice close-up. Shows it on a refrigerator. Multiple uses. And the sunflower refrigerator magnet needle minder is $2.81. So that is my second item right there. Beautiful little sunflower. It's actually a refrigerator magnet, but they also call it a needle minder. All right, and I saved the best for last because, yes, it is another diamond painting project, but this is special. I haven't opened this one up yet. And it tells you on the back here, it gives you some instructions on how to do the diamond painting. But this is a box. It's supposed to be a wooden box, and it comes not assembled. You have to assemble it together. So let's take a look at this. Everything is included. And you can see here what it's going to look like when it is finished. Now, I'm just wondering, should I diamond paint and then put it together? You know, that might be the easiest thing to do. So I'm thinking this is the bottom. And then these are the sides. And probably these wooden, they're like, what do you call those? They're like dovetails. They're just going to go right into that wood there. But I'm guessing you wouldn't want, yeah, see the drills stop there. So the picture continues, but the drills stop so that this part can be, when you're finished, I would imagine, slipped right into there. Yeah, it goes right in there. Yes, it does. Wow. I love the blue and the brown together. There's just something about blues with a brown that I really love. So this looks like it's going to be another another movie on the television project to get this done. And then I will come back and show you how it looks when it's finished. It's going to be all nice and sparkly. I'm just looking for my ruler. Here it is. This is my ruler from Dolores J. Rush with a little kitty face on there. So it's a little under 8. A little less than 8 inches long and about 1.5 inches tall. And about, because I'm sure it's in centimeters, but I'm giving it to you in inches, 5.5 inches. So if you're going to go by the centimeters, it is about 15 centimeters by, say, 15 by 20-ish. And it's going to be about 4 centimeters tall. And of course, they give you the little pack, but I do have my special squishy drill pen that I'm going to use. And all the drills. I'm loving these blues. Well, once those dark blues get on there, it's going to be gorgeous. The background picture never does justice to what the finished product is going to be like. They just come out so beautiful and sparkly. And now for the special wooden box, the Mandala Diamond Painted Jewelry Storage Box DIY Special Shaped Drill Case. That's a very long name. $13.32. That also comes in a few different designs. That's type number 1, type number 2, number 3. Oh, that's very colorful. And I got number 4 because I love those blues on there. Here's a nice picture showing the sides completed with the top off, so you can get an idea what it's going to look like. Ooh, look how nice they look, all stacked up. Ooh, you need one of every design. Very nice. Well, now, aren't these all gorgeous together? So sparkly. So this was my first journal from One Day Saving. And I made this owl, and I loved it. And I sealed it using this Aleene's Clear Gel Tacky Glue. I just put a little bit of the glue in this cup. I've got an old soft brush. Don't use your good brushes when you're working with glue. And all I'm going to do is paint some of this glue right over those gems. Now this dries crystal clear. I think you can buy products maybe to do this, and I didn't have anything else on hand, so I gave this a try, and it worked perfectly. Now, in some areas, there is a little bit of stickiness between the special shapes and the drills. So that is why I'm going to put some all over and not just on top of where the drills are. I'm going to do one little section at a time. And it will sink in between. So I'm looking at it from the side so I can see that the glue has filled in all around there. And that's good. That is good. That is good. All right, I'm going to do another section. I might have to put some more glue in here. This is my old bottle. It's pretty thick and gloppy, but it should work. I did buy a new bottle. I wanted to use this one up first. Waste not, want not. Get some out there on that green one. Now it's going to make it shiny, so if you want the whole flower shiny, I guess you can just kind of brush a little bit on there. Okay, I'm going to put some more of this glue. It's very thick, but it seems to be settling in between the drills just fine. So I could tilt it to the side and let's see if there's any bubbles, but it looks good. Looks like it's going in between them. And because, you know, you might want to make the whole design shiny maybe because you've got it on those gems, I guess you can just put some glue there. Now this is held up perfectly fine on the journal, so we'll see how it does on this bag after I use it for a while. Now I do have some diamond painting stickers, and I got this idea from Sharon over at Connections of Lives and Interests 2020. I was doing some of the diamond painting stickers, and I'm thinking it would be lovely to keep them in here or in that box once I get the box done. Or I can use the box for the extra drills. Put the stickers in here. I bet you they would make lovely gifts too, especially that nice wooden box. Now, if you're wondering how this is going to look on, let me put a little up here, the part without diamonds, I did do the eyes on the owl. And see, it dries crystal clear, just makes them a little shiny. So I did do his eyes. So I'm looking from the side again, just putting this down. Okay, I'm going to finish this up and we'll come back and start the journal. Okay, I think I have it pretty much covered. It's, what do you call it? It's self-leveling, so you don't have to worry too much about pushing it between the gems because it does find its way down there. I'm just looking for any spots I might have missed. Now remember, it does take quite a while to dry, so just put it aside for a day at least. Depending on how thick you have that glue on there, might give it a couple of days to dry, and just let it set. But you can see it's still sparkly, and it will continue to be sparkly. This does not dull it at all. Now I had about that much left in the bottle, and I did not want to start this journal because I wasn't sure I had enough. So I waited until I got my new bottle. And I've just sealed this whole clutch, and I still have some glue left. So I'm just trying to give you an idea of how much you need. Uh-oh, here comes Titi. Titi, no glue here. Stay away. So now I'm going to see if there's enough there to finish this one. I'm going to put this one aside. Take one last look. Love it. Love it. And I'm going to get to work on this one. So we're getting to the bottom here. That's my clock. It is the American Robin o'clock. I have this sitting on its head so I can get it all out. Now I'm going to do the same thing and just, oh, you know what? Look at that. And I was going to mention this. Make sure you have all the numbers covered. And, oh, you know what? I think I might have knocked it off already. That might be it right there. Yeah. Let me put that up there. Ooh. Whoops, dripping. Make sure you have all the gems on there that you are supposed to. Take one last look. Oh no, is that another missing one? Number 2 right there. I've got my extra drills in here. I gotta hurry up because I already dumped the glue out of the bottle and I don't want it to dry. The number 3, I need a number 2. This must be number 2. No, yes. I need a number 2. I better check this as I go through. And make sure, this is my new pen, comes with a cap. So if you don't want to get any fatigue, use one of these squishy pens. Now the number 2 is way up here, somewhere right there. You know, if you got old eyes, you might have to look twice. And if you have old hands, get a squishy pen. Nice and comfy. Look at that. It's like memory foam. All right, let's get to business here because we got glue. We got glue in a cup. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I think I'm going to start at the top and just let that glue work itself in between. those drills. Now, I am not an expert diamond painter. I've only done these few projects, and I have not watched anybody else do this. So I am just showing you how I did my owl journal, and since it worked out perfectly fine, then I am doing the same thing on this journal and on that clutch. The squeaky cat wants to come up. No, because there's glue, TT. All right, I'm going to paint these all, and then very quickly go wash out my brush, because this is the brush that I use for matte medium or Mod Podge or glue, because it's so soft. Cheap brush. It's cheap, but it works good. Well, I think I put quite an abundance of glue on this one, but maybe it'll settle down and dry up, and it'll shrink down between the jewels, because that's what it did on this one. So we'll see. I'm going to let these sit for about 2 days or so and give this really thick coat of clear gel to dry. And yeah, I'll come back in a couple of days and I'll show you how they came out. So I will link these products below. The clutch bag, which is over there drying, the wonderful wooden box, which is going to be my next project to do, and the sunflower magnet, which is also a needle minder. So check out those links below and the discount coupons, and I just want to thank you for coming along today, and happy diamond painting and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.